Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another lovely day. And I am off rollerblading as usual. It's either running or rollerblading or something for your soul and body. First thing in the morning, guys. First thing in the morning. You got to dedicate yourself to your soul. You got to dedicate yourself to your body. You got to talk to yourself and do some meditating mantra, which is very simple. Just go outside and do something for your body and soul. Run, rollerblade, take a walk, take a swim, whatever is available to you. First thing in the morning, when the sun is rising, that's what you do. That is the way to a healthier, happier you. He's not too happy about running, but I make him run at least 2 full circles because it's good for his cardio for soccer. He's obviously giving me that face and like, oh no, I don't want to, I'm not gonna do it. All of those excuses come rushing through. So guys, if you think that my kids are just easily going into this, no, they're not. They're giving me all the wonderful excuses the world can come up with, like I am tired, I did soccer, it's vacation time, it's not school yet, all the fun stuff. I did enough cardio, I heard it all, but I don't care. Gotta do what you gotta do. You ain't gonna get anywhere if you're not gonna make yourself do it. And yeah, I know a lot of parents say, oh, it's not good to let your child, do things that they don't want to in sports. Well, no, it doesn't quite work like that, people. First, you make them do it, and then hopefully after, they actually enjoy it and continue to do it. And it's only after you've worked so hard and it didn't work, that's when I would give up a certain sport. I would never give up a sport just because your child says I don't want to, because nobody really wants to. There are very few children that would actually say, oh, yes, I'm up for that run or I'm up for that training. It doesn't happen very often. So with Maya, we went through this as well. She had a phase after about half a year in gymnastics where she said she's not interested, this is not for her, it's too hard, it hurts, and we kind of stuck to it and said, okay, you'll do it for a year and then we're going to analyze. And then after about half a year later, she was thanking us because she got so into it, she can't imagine her life without gymnastics right now. And so if we gave up that time, nothing good would have come out. She would have just, never tried type of thing. So I'm doing the same thing with Martin. He loves soccer, but he's on a lazy side, which I think most boys are. Well, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are some boys that are like, okay, mom, let's go train in the morning. This is not my case. So Martin is working hard. For now, it's not by himself or at his own will, I would say. But hopefully in about half a year or a year from now, he'll feel, scoring some goals and being part of the team and spirit and all that fun stuff. And hopefully he'll actually want to train by himself hard. That's what we're hoping for, but we don't know what we'll get. We'll see. Okay, Martin, let's go. Pack. One more time. So yeah. I know I get a lot of parents telling me that I might be on a stricter side. I am on a stricter side, that's for sure. But I find that you know your child best. I know what my children are capable of. I know when they're lazy. And I know that they could do so much more. So I push their limits. But I'm not going to break them in a way that if I see constant resilience, if I see Martin constantly saying, I don't want this, I don't like this, and so on and so forth, I would have stopped. But Martin is just lazy at the beginning, and then after, he's all excited how he did so much training and how he scored that goal and how he was, better today at a game because he had better cardio, or because we trained so much, he felt easier running. So those are the things that tell me that I'm doing something right. But if your child out there is completely resistant to a sport you're trying to push, and they just hate it and they're constantly in a bad mood, then I wouldn't. You really have to see what your child is like and whether you've got enough positive emotions that outweigh the negative ones. Because, well, let's be honest, even me, there are days when I'm like, I'd rather lay in bed right now, but I know that I gotta get up, and I know that I gotta exercise, and I gotta spend some time with my body and my soul, right? So it's all about that. It's not every day that, we as adults want to go to gym or want to exercise or want to run. And I think that's totally normal, because there are days where I'm totally like yes for it, and there are days when I'm barely getting myself dragging out of bed to do this. But I know that at the end of the workout, I'll be a much happier me, because I'm going to feel good, I'm going to feel light, I'm going to feel flexible. Actually, let's talk about flexibility. I don't know if it's just me or there are other people that experience this, but before I used to be very flexible and it didn't really depend on me doing anything, just in general. And lately, when I wake up in the morning, I am quite stiff. And so when I started researching this, there's a whole bunch of things that come out, like arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, a whole bunch of weird things, and none of those really set with me because I'm not experiencing any pain. And I don't know if maybe there are other people out there that experience this, but when I wake up in the morning, I am stiff from sleeping or from the bed, maybe, I don't know. Can't really tell you. I've changed beds, I've changed whatever, but I'm stiff. And when I had my fourth baby, I had the epidural. That was, the guy made kind of a mistake, and he tried to do it 4 times before he got it right. And ever since that happened, I have these kind of back pains from sleeping. Hold on, Martin wants something. So because of that, because after the 4th epidural was kind of done iffy, in a sense that I think on a 2nd or 3rd try, when the guy did my epidural, he got it in the wrong nerve or something, because my legs just shut down. I couldn't feel them. And so then he did it right, and thankfully that came out to be okay, because I have a feeling that, judging by the doctor's face at the time, I have a feeling that I could have been paralyzed. I swear, because he looked scared of what had happened. But in any case, that's what happened. And after that, I started feeling stiffness in my back. That's actually how I came up with doing exercise every day. I mean, I was always on an active side, even as a child, just in general. But the consistency of exercising every single morning, no matter what, whether it's running or rollerblading or walking, came from that back problem that I had, which persisted for some time, and there were quite a lot of times when it was quite painful. But after I started doing exercise every single day, pretty much all my joint stiffness and all my back problems, all the neck problems, everything went away. That's why I know now that the most important thing for me is wake up in the morning and do something. Doesn't matter what it is, it's do something. So I swear I treat it like religion, but in the morning I wake up, and everybody knows this, I gotta do my exercise, I gotta go do some cardio. So if anybody out there is experiencing what I did, which is a whole bunch of neck, joint, back problems, and arthritis type of feelings, because I felt very stiff. And It's actually interesting because it's the worst in the morning when you wake up. I don't know if it's from sleeping all night or whatnot, but if you just try it for 2 weeks, you need 2 weeks to see some kind of result. Just wake up every morning, have a cup of water, and just go. Whatever you can within your physical capabilities. Walking, running, doesn't matter. If you are walking, try to do it more rather than less. Like, I would recommend a good half an hour of walking. So I have a feeling I've given this simple advice to a lot of people, and there are people that came back to me constantly thanking me because it is very, very, very simple. You just have to do it every single day, rain or shine, Saturday or Sunday. I don't care if it's what holiday or whatnot. Just do it every day. Just get it as a habit. And then trust me, your back problems are going to be better, your neck problems are going to be better, your joint, your stiffness in the joints are going to be better. It's going to solve a lot of problems for you. And to be honest with you, it is the simplest thing to do. And if you're the type of person that are like, okay, I'm not in any way active person, I don't like it, I hate sport. Honestly, this is total crap and bullshit. I'm never gonna buy this, because if you are hurting the way I did with neck and joints and back problems, you're gonna do something about it. And I'm not talking about all the pills you're drinking. I'm talking about getting some kind of a better relief in the long term. And so you can always get some AirPods, get some headphones, whatever you need to do, put on some music, put on some book, for crying out loud. There's so many electronic books now. And just hit the road and start walking. And I'm saying walking because that's like the absolute basic that pretty much anyone can do. And you'll see, one day you're going to walk for 10 minutes, you're going to get tired. The next day you're going to walk for 20 minutes and get tired. But it's going to grow eventually. Eventually you'll be able to walk 40 minutes to an hour with no problems. And you're going to feel it. You're going to see how much your body is thanking you, because it's incredible what we're capable of. The only problem that human beings, one, are very smart, so they tend to give it themselves a lot of excuses, and two, are very lazy. And so the brain is gonna think of anything he can think of just for you not to do any pain. And for the brain, walking and exercising, all that stuff, it's still painful, right? That's just the way we perceive psychology. We go away from the pain. So you just have to tell yourself this: I am in control of my body. I am the queen or king here in this body. My body obeys me. And that's how you get rid of that. Because if you are in control of your body and you obey, you make your body obey to you, then when you say to your body, we are walking for the next 20 minutes and I want to hear nothing from you, trust me, your brain is going to shut up. Might try a little here and there, but it's going to obey. You just have to be firm about it. That's all. So guys, as usual, I am trying to inspire some of you out there to do what you don't want to, as always. Because only doing by what you don't want to, you are going to be a better, healthier, and happier you tomorrow.